The show's over. I mean, did what we wanted to say get?
Yeah, no, it's over. You were great, man, but I think Mullet Girl, she probably needs some media training.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors who never do interviews.
Oh, why is everybody so upset about these guys?
For this list, we'll be looking at film and television stars who are incredibly private and rarely speak to the press or appear on talk shows. What elusive celebrity are you curious to learn about? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Leonardo DiCaprio. You won't typically see Leo on late-night television. The A-list actor has been a mainstay in the press for decades, but he has largely stepped back from doing talk show interviews.
What is going on here? What are you doing?
His occasional appearances are typically in a group setting and promote a specific project. In 2019, he appeared with his Once Upon a Time in Hollywood co-stars, Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie, on an episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live. He also participated in a few interviews with Jennifer Lawrence to talk about Don't Look Up.
Had this movie had a different ending, it wouldn't be the story that it is. And we're not going to give that away, but it needed to have this ending.
However, fans have to stick to the tabloids to try to learn about his personal life.
I hope to God that this president knows what she's doing. I hope she's got us all taken care of, but the truth is, I think this whole administration has completely lost their mind, and I think we're all gonna die!
Number 9. Jesse Eisenberg. This actor's disappearance from the media circuit came after a 2013 interview went wrong. Eisenberg appeared in the interview series Say My Name with journalist Romina Puga to promote his 2013 film Now You See Me. When the video came out, Puga wrote a blog post explaining that she felt humiliated by the actor, who criticized her interview style and compared her to comedian Carrot Top.
You know the comedian Carrot Top?
Yes, horrible.
Well, you were like the Carrot Top of interviewers.
Yeah.
The public backlash to his behavior gave him a reputation for not wanting to do many interviews.
I'm gonna go cry now.
No, don't cry now. Cry after the interview's over, because otherwise I'll look like I'm responsible for it.
However, in the years since the incident, he has returned to late-night television to promote his work.
I know you like musical theater, and my secret desire is
Who told you I like musical theater? Let's keep this about you.
Number 8. Nicolas Cage.
This is the first time I have been on national television on a talk show in 14 years.
Nicolas Cage had quite a streak going of not appearing on talk shows before 2022. It had been 14 years since he had been on late-night television when Nicolas Cage came to Jimmy Kimmel Live to talk about the unbearable weight of massive talent.
What do you say we cut the chit-chat a-hole? You almost got me killed twice.
In previous years, he would participate in the occasional video alongside a film or answer questions on the red carpet. In the time he was absent from late night, plenty of rumors about his Las Vegas lifestyle, exotic animal collection, and family life surfaced, all of which he addressed with Kimmel.
I've been so excited that you're coming here. I've been thinking about it all week, and I've got a million things I want to ask you.
Get into it.
Number 7. Johnny Depp. As far back as 1993, Johnny Depp was talking about how he didn't like talking about his personal life.
So what do you do then? How do you deal with all this stuff?
Lay low. Just kind of lay low.
The global star rarely sits for an interview, although he has appeared on The Ellen Show a few times.
I would ask you more, but
You don't want
God, you're not going to answer me honestly.
He was the subject of several print articles in 2018 and has stayed rather quiet since. The pieces dealt with his reportedly dire financial situation and his divorce from Amber Heard. In the extremely publicized events of the defamation trial between Depp and Heard in 2022, the actor did not give press interviews. His mistrust of the media has become part of his reputation.
To try to put myself into that world just because people knew of me as an actor, I didn't like that. It didn't sit well with me.
Number 6. Kristen Stewart. Having to endure the Twilight promotional circuit probably didn't do her any favors. Kristen Stewart has spoken about shying away from interviews due to her anxiety.
You don't seem like someone that likes attention that much. So how are you gonna deal with being honored for something like this?
Oh, well, I'm making a movie. And so I don't actually really, I'm gonna deal with that here right after we finish these interviews.
While promoting her performance as Princess Diana in Spencer, Stewart sat down for a long interview on CBS Sunday Morning. In it, she discussed how she wasn't prepared to become a household name or deal with the amount of tabloid attention that followed.
It was hard to not be able to leave your house.
Since the twilight years have passed, Stewart has remained private about her personal life and still does not appear often on television interviews.
The first time I really knew that I was never gonna have any more privacy, I was on my front porch with my dog and my ex-boyfriend in my sweatpants, barefoot. And I had never been photographed by a paparazzi in my life, let alone on my doorstep.
Number 5. Christian Bale. Even the powers of Disney could not get Christian Bale back on late-night television.
Go, stop! What kind of father would I be if I stopped?
Although the actor will speak for print interviews and has been known to sit for a video, Bale's last appearance on a late-night talk show was in the early aughts. He starred along Matthew McConaughey and Gerard Butler in the 2002 sci-fi fantasy film Reign of Fire and went on The Late Late Show with Craig Kilborn to promote it.
You star in Reign of Fire with Matthew McConaughey. Can you spell McConaughey?
Oh, bloody hell. M-C-O-N-N-A-U-G-H-E-Y.
He appeared in good spirits on the show, but clearly was not there voluntarily. He even dropped a lewd statement, hinting at his reason for being there.
I'm Christian Bale and I'm sucking corporate right now.
Since then, the actor has avoided the late-night desk entirely. Number 4. Jack Nicholson.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2001 Kennedy Center honoree, Jack Nicholson.
You're definitely more likely to catch Jack Nicholson at a Lakers game than on late-night television. The actor will only speak for print media. To see him speak on camera, you typically have to go back to pieces from the 70s and 80s. The iconic actor is sometimes called a recluse, although his long life in the public eye has stirred up plenty of stories. However, fans won't hear him comment on them.
I'm proud to be here when you receive this award.
Nicholson seemingly took a step back from acting in 2010, so he's living his life even further from the spotlight.
A little change never hurt, huh? A little variety.
Number 3. Daniel Day-Lewis. Although his Oscar-winning performances and reputation for method acting have granted him widespread fame, Daniel Day-Lewis has been known to keep his life exceptionally private.
2 years ago, I proclaimed these people emancipated. Then, thenceforward and forever free.
This includes shying away from interviews, where fans might learn more about him.
You're a very handsome man. You must be around many beautiful women. Yes. Why are you not married?
He spoke to The Guardian in 2008 about his aversion, explaining that the public knowing more about actors leads to the audience being distracted when attempting to watch them perform. Even when he announced his retirement from acting in 2017, he did so through a spokesperson. True to form, they called the surprise announcement a private decision.
Every time I rise from a chair, it spontaneously unleashes a soundtrack of thunderous applause. With a few boos and some drunken hecklers.
Number 2. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Child stardom can lead to a desire for privacy in adulthood. That is certainly the case for famous twins Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen.
It was Michelle's first time too. Look how well she's taking it. What does she know? She puts her food up her nose.
The two became stars as infants on Full House, following their run on the show with years of film and television appearances.
We're trapped! Take my hand!
You just go somewhere on vacation.
When they retired from acting to focus on their fashion line, The Row, they were reportedly hesitant to remain in the spotlight.
I mean, as we got older, we've always, known that no is a full sentence, and we've always been, no is a full sentence.
Now how do you apply that? What does that mean exactly? No is a full sentence.
That means if you're younger and you don't want to work, you say no.
In a rare interview with ID Magazine in 2021, Mary-Kate described her and Ashley as discreet people. Their fashion line reflects this, as they rarely use their image to sell the brand.
As we've gotten older, we've definitely had control of everything that we've wanted to do.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Joaquin Phoenix.
For the next 10 minutes, if you say anything that sounds even remotely like guilt, I am going to stab you with this.
He wants nothing to do with sound bites. Joaquin Phoenix has spoken before about his distaste for awkward, busy settings of talk shows. He walked out of an interview with The Telegraph when asked about how audiences might misinterpret the message behind his 2019 film, Joker. He even sat down for a bizarre segment on The Late Show with David Letterman in 2009, which viewers decided had to be a piece of performance art.
I'm sorry, I'm making you feel weird about it?
Is there something wrong?
I can't be the first one to make you feel weird about it.
No, I guess not.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Is it, you do a lot of this?
That's just a nervous tick, I think.
Over several decades, Phoenix has earned a reputation as a gifted actor, but maybe not a great interviewer.
Good night. And always remember, that's...
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.